Hi there everybody, going live now this morning for my Sunday evening live. So wishing everybody a really good evening, and for me it's just on 7:30 on a Monday morning. So it'll be interesting to see who we get by, and of course we will have shout outs today, and who we shout out, that depends on who we come by, plus a few favourites who I do wish to shout out. So wishing everybody a really good evening, and who do we have on here now? And I'm just sitting out here by the creek having my morning coffee, and didn't get much sleep last night, so there we go again. And definitely needing my morning coffee, that's for sure. So now to see if we can get this tablet up and running, and of course I've got to wait for that thing. La-di-da-di-da. So we'll just see what we get. And and of course this thing always takes a while to start up, so you've got to bear with me on this thing. And of course I've done a big edit again, so hopefully I'll make that video go live Tuesday morning for your time, or I'm trying to think, yeah, Tuesday I think. And of course that'll mean I'll have to get up at 2 or 3 o'clock, because I'll run that as a premiere again, but that's all fine and good. So I'll just check my messages and we'll see who do we have. Oh, hi there Hope, great to see you this morning, or this evening, or this afternoon, whatever time it is. And yeah, I'm just still waking up with a cup of coffee, so bear with me on that. So what have you been up to today? And it will be interesting to see if Dustin comes by. It'd be great if he does, but he's probably quite busy, so whether we see him or not, we don't know. And the rain has finally stopped, so back out by the creek again. Although this seat was damp this morning, so hopefully this towel's got it all and I won't get a cold wet bum, or that will sort of make things quite interesting and quite funny for you guys, I know, but not so funny for me. So we have Jocelyn here. Who else do we have here with us? And of course a fair bit of waiting, and we'll see who comes on. And for those who are interested, I have set up a merchandise store, so I do have merchandise now, and if you're interested, please do check that out. And the current temperature here is 48 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's not too bad. And of course those of us who are elsewhere, on on Celsius, Arielle-Viking. I'll just bring that up in a moment and we'll see what that is. If this thing is going to work. And probably not. I've probably forgotten how to do that, so Arielle-Viking. And it's just under 9 degrees Celsius for those of you who use the Celsius scale. So just seeing who comes on to say hello, and please don't be shy and say hello, and it would be lovely to hear from you all. Oh yes, can't stay long cleaning. Yeah, I've been working on another line, and I might even do some more without the photo and just with the YouTube link, etc, etc. There's still more of that to do. I was doing that last night instead of sleeping, which, you know, you'd laugh at that for sure. But anyways, that's what it is. I should sleep more, but I sort of get sidetracked on something else, and next thing, oh my goodness, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. And I just ordered an item myself, so that'll be interesting, and that says it'll arrive by about between the 1st and the 7th of July, so it seems like the postage speed is not too bad. But of course, you know, to this country, and it's, you know, it's because of the expense of postage in this country. The postage is pretty savage, but that's not the company's fault. That's the cost of postage. And I actually checked out postage on other countries, and you know, it actually seemed to be not too bad. But anyways, that's what it is. And we're going to do a few shout outs today, and a special shout out. First up, we'll do a shout out for Page Family Homestead. And I ask everybody just to please keep Andy and Peggy in your thoughts, and if you pray, please keep them in your prayers as well. And by all means, please do watch their videos, and you know, help them out by watching and commenting. As Peggy did say, she's not able to get quite as many videos up as normal due to being busy with Andy's health problems, so please do keep them in your thoughts. So I'll just show you Peggy and Andy's channel link and their banner, and I'll run their link and give them a big shout out. So please show their channel some love by watching their videos in full, subscribing if you're not subscribed to their channel, giving them a big thumbs up and nice comments. So I'll just run their channel link. Oh yes, it's going to be a tough day dragging my butt today, yeah. But you know, that's how it is, and you know, I get used to dragging my butt without a lot of sleep, so you know, I'm used to that. And of course we have Farm here, so hello Farm, and thank you so much for dropping by. And I'll get Peggy and Andy's channel link up and run their link. And a big reason for me running these live streams is, you know, just to shout everybody else out and help other channels out and connect with all my valued viewers and subscribers. So, you know, it's a really great opportunity to reach out to everybody and get to know everybody. And oh yes, we have Grandma Sandy. Hello Grandma Sandy, wishing you a wonderful afternoon and great to see you here. It's really wonderful to see you. Oh, thank you Grandma Sandy. Well, the weather has improved here today. There was a lot of rain over the weekend, and I think my last 2 live streams have had to be from the kitchen due to the horrible weather. And of course, a big thank you also to Hope for running Farm channel link. So I'll just show everybody Farm's banner, and we'll give Farm a shout out. So waiting on this thing. And I'll definitely have to get some more coffee later today, because this is the last cup of coffee I had. So everybody will be laughing at that for sure. That I don't have much coffee, and I've sort of not got much sleep last night, but oh, you get that. So please check out Farm's channel and give Farm some love and watch their videos through to the very end. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to their channel, give them plenty of thumbs up and leave them some nice comments. So going back to see what everybody's had to say. Oh, hello Simple Grower, great to see you. And thank you also Jocelyn for running Grandma Sandy's channel link. And yes, Grandma Sandy's fairy gardens are really wonderful. And Grandma Sandy also does some wonderful tablescapes and a peaceful corner where she sets up a fairy garden or a themed garden just in a kitchen or just in a corner in her kitchen. And it looks absolutely wonderful, and she's very creative and artistic. So I'll just show everybody Grandma Sandy's channel for those of you who don't know Sandy. And please check out her channel, watch her videos in full and give her plenty of thumbs up and nice comments. And I know Grandma Sandy would really love some more watch hours as well, so please do watch her videos in full and also run some of her playlists just to help her watch hours out. So we have here Grandma Sandy's channel, so please do check her out and show her some love. So getting back to here, and we'll just see who's dropped by in the chat. And with the tablet I have to keep scrolling up and down, so I can't really read the chat very well on that thing, so it's much easier for me to get this little device and read there. So we'll keep running a few shout outs. Oh yes, you're welcome, Sandy. And I'm very glad to do shout outs for everybody, all my great viewers and subscribers. And you know, if I could help you out by shouting out your channel, I think, you know, it's sort of part of me giving back for everybody who's run my playlists, as I've now reached my magic number and been accepted into the YouTube partner program. So, you know, ads will run on my videos. I can now have super chats through YouTube, and as well as the super chat down below in the description. And that's actually probably a little bit better for me, because I get a far bigger proportion of the super chat from that one. But anyways, that is what it is. And that one also plays a funny clip for anybody who does want to donate to my channel and help me out. And any donations do go towards new recipe projects and things such as tripods and ring lights, and I need a gimbal, which, you know, is one of those things that keeps your camera or phone steady as you walk around filming, and a microphone as well, a cordless microphone. So, you know, that's amongst my next must gets as well for my YouTube channel. And also some fishing gear, just so I can make some different content, and possibly even like a catch and cook or something like that. And thank you also, Hope, for running Simple Growers link. So I'll just get up Simple Growers channel and we'll show you the banner for Simple Grower. So waiting on this tablet to wake up. And trying to scroll this up to the links. Oh yes, you're Western Oregon, wow. So way over on the west coast. And for those who don't know, I'm situated here in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. So, you know, I'm half a world away from all of my subscribers and viewers. And I do have a couple of subscribers here in this country, but the bulk of my subscribers are in the USA, Canada, one or two in Europe, and quite a few also in the United Kingdom. So having a look here, Simple Grower, I'll show your banner, and oh, you're getting close to the magic 1,000 follower mark. So everybody who doesn't know Simple Grower, please subscribe to their channel and watch their videos in full and give them plenty of thumbs up and nice comments. And maybe very quickly we can get them over the magic 1,000. And what's your watch hours like, Simple Grower? As hopefully we get a few people jumping onto your channel and running your playlists and helping your watch hours out as well. Oh, we have a new subscriber. Thank you so much. I cannot read the text dialogue there. I've still got to fix that up. So, you know, get that into a better font or something like that. So we have also Dream In It. Well, hello Dream In It. Great to see you. And of course, you know, a big hello to Simple Grower. And who else do we have here that's just come on? A big hello to Farm, of course. And I've probably missed everything here. Oh yes, that's great, Dream. Just subscribe to Simple Grower. That's wonderful. And Jocelyn Hope for Life has run Dream In It's channel link, so we'll just get up Dream In It's banner and I'll show everybody Dream In It's banner. And I don't know if I'm following your channel yet, so I'll be hitting that red button myself and giving you a follow and watching your videos in full. So I ask everybody to do the same. Watch Dream In It's videos in full, give plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and help their channel out. So we have here Dream In It, and of course that magic red button, smashing that and smashing that little bell and ticking all alerts so that we'll get alerts to your videos. And we can help Dream's numbers increase and your channel to grow also. Oh yes, you're not that dialed in. Yeah, well, watch hours, it's all required for monetization and to join the YouTube partner program. And to join that, you have to have over 1,000 subscribers, and also, which is often very much more difficult, 4,000 public watch hours in the last 12 months. And of course it's a rolling 12-month tally, so you know it's for the last 12 months from today, or you know, from the day that you're sort of looking. So it's not, you know, it never sort of expires, but you've sort of just got to keep growing the numbers, you know, over the 12 months. So now just seeing what we've missed here. And yes, England is definitely a place I want to go to as well. I went to London once, and that's many years ago, like about 15 or 20 years ago, and I'm sure things have changed since I was last there. And talking about England, we're going to give a shout out for a very special channel in England, and he's pushing hard to get his 100k subscribers, and he's very often here in our live streams, of course, so we're going to give him a big shout out. Dustin of Bushcraft Tools, and anybody who loves bushcraft, and also anybody who loves, well, crafts in general and cooking. Dustin of Bushcraft Tools, he's a very talented cook as well as a very talented bushcraft builder.
Hope for Lifewalker just donated $10. Legend. Tip jar for fishing supplies.
So everybody, could you please type Hope for Life Legend? And Hope, Jocelyn, you're an absolute legend, and thank you so much, and I really appreciate that. And I'll just show everybody Dustin's channel. So everybody who doesn't know Dustin, please subscribe to Dustin and help him get over 100k subscribers. He's currently on 90.5k subscribers, so he's getting there. He needs another 9,500 subscribers, so please do jump on his channel and help him out. Watch his videos in full, share out his videos among all your friends, and give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments as well. So showing Dustin's channel. And we'll run Dustin's link if Hope hasn't done it already. So we'll run Dustin's channel. And yes, that's absolutely true. Dream, Hope for Life Legend. So just getting up Dustin's channel and running his link. Oh, Jocelyn's done it. Thank you so much, Jocelyn. So I'll just put this down and see what I've missed. And everybody, please do remember to give this video a big thumbs up, and it helps my numbers out as well, and it helps YouTube share my videos out to more potential viewers, and you know, it may help my channel to grow. So I'll get this other device up and we'll see what we've missed. Oh, Freehandly, hello. Great to see you this morning, Nisi, and I really appreciate you coming by. So a very good morning or a very good afternoon, evening to you. And I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. So we'll get Freehandly Made AU, Nisi's channel, up in a minute, and we'll give Nisi a big shout out as well. And a big thing that would really help me get up higher in the search rankings is when you watch one of my videos, YouTube will show under that on the playlist a number of suggested videos, and hopefully they show suggested videos from me and not just from everybody else. And if you can, please do click on one of my own suggested videos and watch that through, and that will make YouTube suggest more of my videos to other people, and hopefully that will help, you know, the algorithm recognize that people want to watch my videos, and so the platform will share my videos out to more and more viewers, and so helping my channel to grow. So we'll just get back to where we were and see what I've missed here in everybody's messages. And thank you so much, Hope, for running Nisi's channel, and I'll get up Nisi's channel in a minute and we'll show you Nisi's channel link. And for everybody who doesn't know her channel, please do subscribe to her channel and watch her videos in full. Give her plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and help her channel to grow also. Oh yes, well, my morning's still just starting, to tell you the truth, and I didn't get that much sleep last night. I think maybe about 1 to 2 hours. I sort of got busy doing something with my merchandise store, and then I looked at the time and it was something like about 4 o'clock, and but I often do silly things like that, so I sort of get busy doing something, and then I don't get to sleep. And you know, of course, all my closest friends are all abroad on different time zones as well, and like your time zone, for example. So, you know, I'm sort of awake all hours of the night, catching up with everybody as well. And oftentimes, you know, if I'm not asleep and somebody's got a live stream on, well, I'm always going to be, you know, jumping onto somebody's live stream, you know, all my wonderful supporters, just to help their hours out and their channels out, and also just to connect with, you know, those wonderful subscribers and viewers of mine. Oh yes, Hope, that's no problem. You have to step away for a minute. Yeah, there's always something to do, isn't there? And the jobs don't do themselves. But a huge thank you for running all these links that you've ran. I really appreciate that. Oh yes, so you've been getting some rain where you are, Simple Grower. That's great to hear. And we had rain all weekend, and actually pretty much from Wednesday, so it's now finally stopped today, and I've been able to sit outside for my live stream, so that's a lot nicer than in the kitchen, of course. Oh yes, somebody's looking to get a riding lawnmower, is that right? Oh yes, to charge your riding mower, of course. And you have to mow the pasture around your pond, yeah. Yeah, I guess your time of year with some nice warm weather, and if you get some rain, that grass is just going to grow out of control and you have to keep it well beaten down. So we'll do another shout out in a minute, and I better plug this charger in, or rather I mean plug in my power bank, or we're going to grind to a halt here as I run a hotspot from this phone as well as filming and running the YouTube app, and that really seems to chew into the power. So connecting that up to make sure we don't grind to a halt. And another channel who I'm going to shout out today, I'll just get her channel up. We'll give Laurie's World a shout out. And Laurie has a really great channel, and she's often in my live streams or watching my videos as well. So we'll give Laurie a shout out. And for those who don't know Laurie, please do subscribe to her channel, watch her videos in full, give her nice comments and plenty of thumbs up, and help her out. And Laurie does a lot with Shed Wars, and that's a big educational, I guess you could call a group as well as a competition, and that's worldwide. And their main focus is teaching everybody how to grow their own food, and so I rely less on the shops and the supermarkets. And I'm not in Shed Wars myself, but I watch many Shed Wars, and I pick up all sorts of very great tips. So when I'm in a place to be able to have my own garden, I'll definitely be following a lot of the advice that I see there. So of course we'll give a shout out to Shed Wars as well as a shout out to Laurie. So I'll show you Laurie's World channel banner, and I'll run Laurie's link. So everybody please check out Laurie's channel, and I'll run her link now. So running Laurie's link. So everybody please check out Laurie's channel and show her channel some love. And Laurie also does some wonderful artwork, and she paints up some pots, and she's painted up some vinyl records, and I've got to try and think what else Laurie's done, but much wonderful artwork. And if Laurie comes on here, she could always explain a bit more fully what she all does. And of course, she often has live streams over the weekend and also I think often during the week as well, so well worth checking her out. So now to see what I've missed here. And I'm sure everybody's busy getting supper ready as well, so you know, you might be just listening to me yabber on in the background while you do something else, and that I totally understand. And for those of you who don't know where I am, I'm down at the bottom of my garden, and I'm situated in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Oh yes, it's winter time here, that's correct. What have I got planned this week, Niecy? Well, I have 1 or 2 cooking videos that I have to film, and of course, you know, to go shopping for that and to write a recipe or 2 as well. I'll have a live stream Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, your time. I have a video to premiere, and that would premiere probably like the morning to midday on Tuesday morning your time, so that of course will be 2 or 3 AM for me, so I'll have to wake up and, you know, run that premiere, because I always make it my business to be awake and be in the chat when I'm running a premiere. Oh yes, Hope, you love working in the yard, but you can't do much without hurting these days, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing worse, and it'd be great if, you know, that pain in your back would go away, but, you know, there's probably not much hope of that, you know, since you got a workplace injury all those years ago. And you know, spinal injuries, back injuries, neck injuries is something they never really truly heal up, I don't think. And you know, they might sort of heal up, but they'll give you grief forevermore afterwards. So yeah, I totally understand. And we'll have a bit of a look around here, as I know there's a few people who haven't seen, you know, this creek properly, so I'll take a bit of a mouthful of coffee and then I'll swap this camera around and we'll have a bit of a look. Yeah, this coffee's getting cold. But anyway, we'll swap this camera around and we'll have a bit of a look around. And I know a few people are interested what app I use for streaming, and I used to do it directly through the YouTube app, but I'm now using an app called Prism, which will actually allow me to film, and then another app or another program in the background called Streamlabs, which allows all these extra features like the on-screen alerts and on-screen donation alerts and subscriber alerts and merchandise alerts and everything else. And if you're interested, I have set up a merchandise store, and I have the link down below for that in the description, as well as the donation link through Streamlabs. So, you know, if you wish to support my channel by those means, please do click on those and look into it, but of course you don't have to, and you know, it's much appreciated if you do, but if you don't, it's much appreciated you coming and watching and interacting with my live stream as well. So I'll just swap this camera around and we'll have a bit of a look around. So we have here the creek at the bottom of my garden, and it's still a bit muddy down here because the water was flooded up here on Thursday, was it? After all the rain we had, and the water actually come up. I'm walking where it was actually underwater. The water come up right to the seat where I'm sitting, where I do my live streams from, so there was no hope of any outdoor live streams until all that water was gone. And this creek is right at the border of this property, and on the other side of the creek there's a public walking trail. And this creek, or the channel for the creek, it's probably like about, I don't know, 30 yards wide, I'd guess, something like that. And it'd be nice if we got some ducks swimming around where we can see them. I see some in the distance, but I don't know if I can zoom in on them or not, but we'll just see if I can. And yeah, we can't really zoom out to them far enough, or zoom into them far enough, so we'll just zoom back out to, you know, the normal resolution or what have you. And this water is still a bit muddy from all the rain that we've had. It is usually a bit clearer than that. But anyway, never mind. And I'm sure you're all interested to have a look and see what this area looks like. And of course, I don't know if you can really see, but I have a neighbour right there, and there's a bit of, you know, trees and shrubs and what have you right down by the water, so you can't really see. And then of course we have a neighbour right here on the other side as well. And this creek is probably the best feature of this property, to tell you the truth, as the house itself is quite old, and I rent this house with a housemate, so who knows how much longer we'll be allowed to stay here. As I know sometime soon the landlord's actually wanting to renovate the house and move in them. So yeah, we got that connected up the right way. I hope I've got the camera angle set up properly. And I'll just see what I've missed here. Oh, Brandon Rothwell, hello. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, a duck or two, but they're a bit far out in the distance for me to zoom in. So who else do we have? College Death Circus, hello, great to see you. And thank you so much for watching. So just see what else I've missed here. Oh yes, hope maybe one day you'll find the right chiropractor that's just not in it for the money. Yeah, well, you know, that's a bit of a problem to find a good chiropractor. And sometimes I think they're good for some people and not for others, you know, because everybody's injury or problem is a little bit different, and you know, sometimes you don't always get a good fit with one, but you may with another, just for that reason as well. Oh, the table outside down, yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. I guess it's a bit like leaning over the back of the chair to try and, you know, crack your back or something like that, or, you know, crack the joints where it's giving you trouble or what have you. Oh yes, you love the sound of the birds in the background, Sandy. Yeah, they're having a great old time, but of course there's a few less birds around this time of year than what there is in the spring, because a few have just, you know, taken off to a bit warmer climate up north. Yeah, the creek, the water is still a bit mucky, yes, Hope, that's true. Oh, Brandon, my accent is absolutely amazing. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. Well, I'm out of coffee, I'm afraid, Brandon. So after the live stream, you know, in another hour or so's time, I'll have to go to the shops and buy some more coffee. And, you know, it's always a bit sad when, you know, the coffee cup is empty. So I'll have to go and get some more of that later. Oh yes, so you're watching from Washington. Wow. So right up in the northwest. And just you and your mom and your friend Matt, who mentions my coffee cup. Wow, yeah. I definitely need to get, you know, a refill on that. So hello Brandon's mom, and hello of course to Brandon and Matt, and I really appreciate you coming by. And you love the scenery behind me. Yeah, that's probably the best part of this property, to tell you the truth. And thank you, Hope, for running Brandon's channel link. I really appreciate that. So what's everybody been up to today? And of course, you know, I'm still waking up. It's a little bit cooler than what it was yesterday, but not by much. But at least it's not rainy or windy. And oh, we've jumped up 2 degrees, so now 50 degrees Fahrenheit here, so that's getting a bit better to take. and the current time 8:26, so just coming up to 8:30, and well, we've been running our live stream nearly an hour, so probably will be, you know, around live streaming for another hour or so, and then I'll be able to get my coffee. And thank you so much, Brandon, for following my channel. I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Brandon, the super chat. Well, thank you. And I really appreciate that. So everybody, could you please type out Brandon Legend? So we have here Brandon Legend. And I really appreciate the coffee money, and yes, I'll definitely put that to good use, and I'll be getting some coffee later when I get down to the shops. And you know, coffee is about the first thing on my list. Thank you, Brandon, for subscribing as well. And you know, I have a couple of things on my shopping list. Number one is coffee. Number two is steak, because I'm out of steak, so I've got to get some more of that. And yeah, you can hear a few people on the walking trail out the back on the other side of the creek. Number three is pork belly, because sometime during this week I'm going to be cooking and filming an American crispy pork belly. So, you know, that's the recipe I've got to write. And I'll be brining that in like a apple cider vinegar brine, and I'll brine that up for a couple of days before I cook that. So, you know, that's the next thing that I'll be filming. But of course, I'll be premiering another video, and it's a bit of a thank you and compilation tribute video, and that should be going live or premiering Tuesday morning your time. So I uploaded that to YouTube yesterday, and now just waiting for it to render up to full resolution. And I have some cards to do and end screens, and you know, all the different things, the post-production work that one must do before, you know, we have a video go live on YouTube. So you know, I'll probably do that job a bit later on today, after I get back from the shops. And you know, for doing those jobs I use Creator Studio as well as TubeBuddy, so you know, that sort of keeps me busy. And you know, just setting the SEO or search engine optimization through TubeBuddy, and the vid for vid promotion and all those sorts of jobs. And of course I do also pay a monthly subscription for TubeBuddy to do those things, as I just want a few more features than what's offered on the free version. Oh, thank you so much, Brandon. I really appreciate that. And you know, now that I've been able to join the partner program. My next aim is to to grow my channel even more and get a lot more followers and a lot more views. So a lot of work in that, of course. And oh, we see here Eric. Hello, Eric. Thank you so much for coming by. And Unpaved Explorer, hello, thank you so much. Also, I appreciate you all coming by and watching, and I'll get your channels up and we'll give you shout outs as well. So I'll just see if I can get Eric up first. And waiting on this tablet, it's always half a mile behind this tablet, so you've got to bear with me on that. And that's another thing I need, is a new tablet, so I've got to save my pennies up for one of those as well, as this thing's very slow, and I think it's about 5 years old, and it's a Windows tablet, so I don't know if they're really the quickest either, in comparison to your iPads or your Samsung Galaxy tablets. But anyway, that's what it is. And so we'll give Eric a shout out. Eric Premchan Jagdio, I hope I've said your name right. And Eric's on 554 subscribers. So everybody, please watch Eric's videos in full and give him plenty of thumbs up. And subscribe to his channel, and let's help Eric get to 1,000 subscribers. And Eric's a very talented young man. I think he's about, I don't know, 6 or something, and a very talented and up-and-coming chef. So I'll run Eric's channel link. And we'll give Eric a shout out. Oh, I said the name right. Thank you, Eric. Oh yes, Unpaved Explorer. Well, I'm going to give you a shout out as well, and a call to action for everybody to run your playlists and help you get your hours. So we have here coming up Unpaved Explorer. So I'll show you Unpaved Explorer's channel, and if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to Unpaved Explorer. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and so hopefully helping his algorithm, and so that he gets more viewers and watch hours as well. And I'll run his channel link. So everybody, please do click on the link and check him out. And I get many of my subscribers who runs my live streams back later. So those of you, my valued subscribers and viewers who run my playlists back later, please do open the chat replay and do click on the links that we share and help others out. And if you can do that, that would be much appreciated. So running Unpaved Explorers link. So please do check out Unpaved Explorer. So I'll get this other device up because that's a bit easier for me to read the chat, as it's a bit hard on the tablet. I've sort of got to scroll up and down there. And Anthony Sullivan, hello, great to see you, and thank you so much for coming by. And what time is dinner time? Oh wow, for me, probably about 7 or 8 or something like that PM, and we're looking at about 10 and a half, 11 hours from now here, as I'm situated in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, and the current time here is 8:40 AM on a Monday morning. So, you know, I haven't even had breakfast yet, so I'll be having breakfast, or probably be brunch after my live stream. Oh yes, that sounds good, Hope. Hopefully dinner will be served at 7 PM Central Time. Chicken and shrimp, Alfredo with garlic toast and side salad. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. And for me, I think I might go and find some steak somewhere in the shops. I'm not sure what steak I'll have. It just depends what I can find and what's cheap. But well, cheaper I should say, because I don't really like buying the steak from the supermarket, as I haven't really found that to be very good, and I'm much happier going to the butcher shop and getting a bit better quality. So I'll see what they've got, and you know, then I'll cook up my steak then, and you know, maybe I'll make like a steak submarine or a steak sandwich, or you know, a steak po' boy or something like that. I'm not sure, and I'll probably film that just for, you know, a short cooking video, and you know, maybe I'll if it's a really cheaper cut, I might tenderize it in a Chinese style. But also I've got to go and buy some pork belly, and you know, I'll let that marinate a couple of days in a pickle juice, and then I'll cook up an American style crispy pork belly. So I've got to write the recipe for that, for the marinade and everything, and then, you know, I'll start filming that today later on when I put it into the marinade. So, you know, a couple of cooking videos to film this week. and I've probably got another video clip or two kicking around that I've got to edit as well, so lots to do. Oh yes, a big T-bone, Anthony. Yeah, well, yeah, T-bone does sound pretty good. And one thing I'd love to try, but it's very, very expensive here, is a tomahawk. And I don't know if any of you are familiar with a couple of channels that I watch, and one who's actually subscribed to me, Dustin of Bushcraft Tools. I know a month or so back he had a video on a tomahawk steak, and oh my goodness, that looks so good. But a tomahawk steak like what he had would that would cost me like $100 or so here, so I won't be cooking one of those up in a real hurry. Oh yes, Anthony, a good Irish stew. Oh yes, I love a good Irish stew. Oh, SD Mountain Man. Hello, Scott. Great to see you. Oh, you're only here for a minute. Well, thank you so much for popping in. And how has your weekend been? Oh no, your freezer. Oh, there's nothing worse. And, you know, just to try and save all the food before it melts on you, that's really, really quite a headache, I know. So I hope you can get that dealt with and that problem sorted. And I hope you don't lose any food. Yeah, good Irish stew, yes, I must make that again. And I've actually got, I'm thinking, do I have an Irish stew in my recipe videos or not? I must look that up, and if I don't, I'll have to cook one up and, you know, do a recipe video on an Irish stew as well. Oh, hi there, Mike. Great to see you. And how has your weekend been, Mike? Yeah, that's true. It's like a curry, actually. I think stews and, you know, curries are the same. They're always better the next day. And actually a lot of the Chinese dishes and Asian dishes that I cook up are better the next day when you reheat them as well. And, you know, the reason for that is, you know, the flavours just sort of, you know, combine, and, you know, your herbs and spices sort of, you know, mature a little bit, and it does actually taste a lot better the next day when it's warmed over. Oh no, that's terrible. That's bad luck, Scott. And, you know, it sounds like, you know, the food might have melted and got a bit hot, and that you've actually lost what you had in the freezer, you know, if there's flies starting to hang around there. And I'm really so sorry to hear that. Oh yes, Mike. Granddaughter's birthday party and catching fish. Well, that sounds really great things to keep busy with. Yes, so true, Scott. Like goulash and chilli, yes, those are better warmed over the next day as well. And, you know, I love a good chilli. I must do a goulash sometime. I've never cooked a goulash, so I must do a bit of research and write a recipe for that and cook it up. And you know, it's probably not the time of year for all of you to be making a goulash, so I'll probably wait on making that until you know, your fall. Oh yes, I see, Scott. Oh no. Yeah, seal it and haul it out. Yeah, that might be the best bet, yeah. Oh yes, the mother stew can't be beaten. Yeah, so true. Oh yes, Mike. Yes, I did reach the hours and I have been accepted into the partner program. You probably see the super chat icon or logo in, you know, the part where you type. So, you know, that's all up and running with YouTube, and probably they're promoting my video a bit more because they're running ads on my videos, of course. I mean, you know, I've got that enabled, so they're running ads, I should say. Oh yes, thank you so much, Mike. And I really appreciate that, and really appreciate all your kind words and also your kindness in watching my videos and running my playlists. Much appreciated. Uwalobi. Hello, I don't know if I pronounced your name properly, but thank you so much for watching, and greetings to you. Yes, that's so true, Anthony. A big pot and fill it up with lots of fresh vegetables. And of course, we've got to have the lamb for roast, for not roast, Arielle-Viking for Irish stew. So plenty of lamb as well. And I like to use lamb shoulder if possible because, you know, in a stew, I think the connective tissue is really quite wonderful, and it does of course have a wonderful flavour, I think, when it's slow cooked. Oh, well, from Finland. Well, greetings to Finland, and thank you so much for watching. And me, I'm situated in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. So winter here, but of course our winter is nothing like your winter in Finland, and just down here it doesn't snow. And it's actually not too bad out here. It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which is for you on the metric system 10 degrees Celsius. So, you know, not too bad out here at all, and you know why I can sit out here quite easily without turning to a block of ice. Well, thank you so much, Nacy. So a big thank you to Freehandly Made AU, and good night to you, and wishing you a wonderful week to come, and your view is much, much, much appreciated. So now, oh yes, oh I totally understand, Scott. Yeah, mask up to get that done for sure. And you know, I really do wish you luck with that, and Yeah, you probably didn't feel like eating much today after finding that, I'm sure. Oh yeah, it is what it is, I guess you could say. Arielle-Viking, I hope I've said your name right. Hi there, Todd. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate you coming by as well. And I don't know if Hope for Life is still here. Oh yes, hottest day today in Dublin, Ireland today, 26 degrees. And that of course is Celsius, so I'll just run that and convert that for all of my viewers in the States. So 26 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit is 78.8 degrees Fahrenheit. And we'll do a bit of a swap around with this camera angle and we'll have a bit of a look at the creek and the background here for all my viewers who have just come on. Oh, and we've got the dreaded seagulls around. They're not my favourite bird, you might laugh. They're very aggressive around the streets here. We don't have a pigeon problem, we have a seagull problem. And a lot of you might wonder, oh, why can you hear seagulls? Well, I'm only about 400 yards from the beach, from the sea. So, you know, quite close to the beach. And of course, you know, not swimming weather at the moment, but quite nice to go down there for a walk. And this creek behind me actually runs parallel to the beach. So we'll swap this camera around and we'll have a bit of a look at the creek and the background here. And I'm at the bottom of my garden, so you know, best part of this property is, you know, all the creek and the view down here. So I'll swap this around and we'll have a bit of a look around. And where I'm walking now was actually flooded a few days ago and was underwater, so you know, it's a little bit muddy around here, so I do have to be careful, you know, where I walk. And of course on the other side of the creek we've got a public walking trail. And this creek is right on the boundary of this property. Oh, we've got the ducks coming up a bit closer. We might be able to get a look at those. I'll see if I can zoom in on him. Oh, that's as far as I can zoom in, I'm afraid. But these ducks are wild Australian black ducks. And I wish he was a little bit closer, but he mightn't come up much closer because I'm here. But they are fairly tame and friendly. And I know everybody loves to see the wildlife, so I'm glad they are coming up and we can get a bit of a view of them. Oh, I've got to get a gimbal. I'm just trying to hold this on the top of my tripod with the legs folded in, so please do accept my apologies for that. For the shaky jerky hands. Oh. But it's nice to see them actually swimming up quite closely. And that, of course, is a definite bonus. Oh, now they're going to go behind some stuff, so I can't really see them anymore. So we'll zoom back to where we were, and we'll go back to where I was sitting, and I'll see what messages I've missed. And just a few days ago, right up to where my seat is, we were underwater, so I'm glad that's dropped down a bit and that I can sit out here and run a live stream instead of being stuck in the kitchen for my live streams. So we'll just get this camera angle back onto the other camera, and I'll see what everybody's had to say. Oh yeah, looks like that's working. And we've been running an hour and 29 minutes by the look of that, so probably run another 30 or so minutes, and I'll probably have to think about my breakfast as well. Oh, hi there, Karen, great to see you. And I appreciate you coming by here. No kangaroos around here, Anthony. They're probably quite far away from here, except what's in the zoo. So I'm sort of right on the edge of Melbourne, you know, the capital city of this state, Victoria. So no kangaroos just here, and no koala bears either. The only wildlife I see around here are, you know, the possums. Oftentimes you'll see some foxes around here, or one or two snakes, and and a lot of the bird life, of course. So you know, that's the wildlife that we see just around here, and a lot of the other wildlife I've only ever really seen in a zoo, to tell you the truth. I've only been here in Melbourne, Australia, the last 5 or 6 years, and before that I lived in Thailand, and I grew up in Jakarta, Indonesia. So, you know, I do speak Indonesian and Malay, of course, a little bit of Thai. So, you know, I don't just speak the one language like most people here. But yes, a big thank you, Karen, and much appreciated to see you. So, who do we still have here with us? And I think Jocelyn or Hope Delight had to go and do something. Otherwise, I'd get Jocelyn to run a few links for me. And I'll see if I can get a couple of links up myself and do a few more shout outs as well. So we'll start off with SD Mountain Man Scotch. See if I can shout you out. If this tablet wakes up, as it's probably going to give me trouble. And you know, that's an ongoing, it always does give me trouble. So just getting up Scott's channel, SD Mountain Man. So I'll show you Scott's channel, and then we'll run his channel link. So everybody, please check out Scott's channel, watch his videos in full, give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and help his channel out. Oh yes, listening Hope. Yeah, I guess you've got to get those kids fed, or they'll never let you forget it if you're a bit late getting supper up. So, running Scott's channel. Yeah, I've never been to Ireland yet, Anthony. I'd love to go someday. And you know, I do watch one channel that I know is in Ireland, Smooth Fixed, if you know his channel, and he's building a Celtic roundhouse, and he's built that out of stone, and he's thatching the roof, and that's absolutely fascinating if you know his channel. Hope, could you please find me Anthony Sullivan's channel, and we'll run Anthony's channel link. And I'll just put this tablet down and get this phone out, because it's much easier for me to read on this phone what everybody said than reading on the tablet. Oh, cigars. Hello. Thank you for dropping by. So we'll just see if we can find Anthony's channel. And you know, maybe Jocelyn's a bit busy, I don't know. Oh wow, Brazilian. Well, hello Brazil, great to see you. And I'm situated in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Actually, Anthony, I might get you up in... I might put you up in blue and you can run your channel link. Might be easier. Because, yeah, I know it's very hard for me to run search on this thing. So, I'll, yeah, maybe I should, yeah. I want to get one of those, solar powered, you know, power banks. And actually I've got a power bank plugged into my phone that I'm using to film with and run this live stream with at the moment. And I'd be lost without a power bank for sure. Oh yes, send a save to Rio Grande do Sul, Brazil. Awesome. Hello Silverstone. Thank you for dropping by. Anthony, I've put your name in blue, so could you please run your channel link and we'll give your channel a shout out. I'm okay, thanks Silverstone. Still waking up, although it's 9:10 AM here now, so, you know, starting to wake up, but I definitely need some more coffee, so I'll have to get some more of that after the live stream, and then I'll wake up a bit more, I think. So, you know, I'm a completely different time zone to most of you. Oh dear, traffic noise. You know, it's Monday morning here and just after 9 AM on Monday morning. Oh yes, 40 euros on Amazon. Yeah, I should have a look at Amazon, although I don't really buy much on Amazon. I sort of I go more on eBay. I've nothing that it's nothing wrong with Amazon. I just never really sort of did much with Amazon in the past. Oh yes, how do you adapt to nature? Well, yeah, it's quite nice around here. There's a public walking trail behind me, and you know, there's a bit of natural natural woodland along the walking trail, so it does give a really, really nice view. Aman Devil, hello, great to see you, and thank you for coming by. Anthony, could you please run your channel link, and we'll get a shout out for your channel up. And everybody in blue, if I haven't already done so, or if I haven't done it for a while, please do shout out your own channels as well. And shout out, if you've got a Facebook group or a Twitter account or an Instagram account, please do feel free to shout those out. And shout out any friends' channels here on YouTube as well. Oh yes, no channel at the moment, Anthony. Well, do let us know if you ever get a video up, and we'll shout you out and share your video out. If you're ever considering, making YouTube videos. And I really appreciate you coming and watching and participating in the chat. A big, big, big thank you for that. And of course, a big, big, big thank you and love to all of you who have come by here today as well. And talking about shout outs, I am also on Instagram, so I'll run my Instagram channel link. So, please do feel free to follow me on Instagram if you have Instagram. So I'll just show you my Instagram account, and I'll run the link for that. Thank you, Anthony, and wishing you a great night. And it's probably quite late there. Would I guess it's probably like midnight where you are, or getting very close to? So just running my Instagram link, so anybody on Instagram, please do click on that and give me a follow. I should probably post more often on Instagram, but I often forget because I get a bit busy sort of doing things with YouTube, so oh, excuse me. I sometimes do forget to post on Instagram, so I should post more up there. Oftentimes it's only once or twice in a week, so oh, I should do more, I know. And we do have a lot of people, and a lot of my usual viewers and subscribers will come back and watch these live streams of mine later, so I'll ask you who do come back and watch later, you know, to please run the chat replay and click on the links that we've shared, as a lot of lovely channels, and I'd love if you could support them. Oh, and the doves are certainly making themselves known here now. So anyways, who do we still have here with us? Oh, and before I forget, another channel who I want to shout out, and he's been really, really great. I'll shout out Todd Autry. And Todd badly needs some watch hours as well, so please do watch his videos in full and follow his channel, subscribe to his channel, give him plenty of nice comments and big thumbs up, and run his playlists just to help make sure that he can get his required 4,000 hours soon. And if you do that, that would be much appreciated by myself, and of course Todd will really appreciate that. So I'll show you Todd's channel link. Or Todd's banner, Arielle-Viking. And we'll run Todd's channel link and give Todd a big shout out. So I've just run Todd's channel, and so please do check out Todd's channel and show his channel some love. And I'll just see what I've missed. Oh, you just saw a dingo. Well, hello David. Actually that'd be one of the neighbour's dogs, to tell you the truth. We don't have any wild dingoes here. But yeah, great to see you here, David. And definitely no crocodiles down here. I'm right down the bottom of the Australian mainland, so I think I'm like about 3,000 miles from where the crocodiles are. Actually quite a long way from where they live. So no crocs down here. And is that an A&W mug? No. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have A&W here in this country, but I used to go to A&W sometimes when I lived in Bangkok in Thailand. And this mug, it's had coffee in it. I like drinking coffee out of a beer mug, and you'll laugh at that. It's actually a beer bintang mug from Indonesia. And I grew up in Jakarta, Indonesia, and I can speak Indonesian and Malay. Oh yes, 29 Celsius where you are. Well, here at the moment, we're just on 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius. So, you know, it's actually, with no wind, it's actually quite pleasant sitting out here this morning. Oh, I prefer Thailand, absolutely. Everything's so expensive here, David. I didn't realise how expensive everything was, and oh my goodness, you know, the cost of food and the cost of rent and the cost of power, it's just, you know, it's just crazy. Only thing is with Thailand is, you know, it does get a bit too hot and humid in Thailand at times. But then I found here in the summer it gets far too hot as well. And, you know, the older I get, the harder I find it to take the hot weather. Oh, Big Hands, hello, great to see you, and thank you so much for coming. Oh yes, your son visited Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia and Beijing. Wow. But yeah, I speak Indonesian. For example, nama saya Arielle Janjawati. Aku tinggal di Jakarta 18 tahun. And what I said was, my name is Arielle Janjawati and I lived in Indonesia for 18 years. Bahasa Indonesia dan Bahasa Melayu 80% sama-sama. And I just said Indonesian language and Malay language, it's 80% the same. Oh yes, you love Hawaii? Yeah, I've never been to Hawaii. It would be interesting to go there, and I do hear that it's really lovely. Yeah, the weather today is quite nice for live stream, so back outdoors and back out of the kitchen. If you remember, it was horrible weather, I think it was Wednesday, and also my Friday evening live stream, and it was a lot of rain and wind and goodness knows what, and not very nice outside. Oh yes, and I can hear the crows in the background now. And a few other birds, I don't know what they are, and I should look them up, I should Google them. I wish I could sort of record the sound and Google the sound recording, and I probably could, and I should work out how to do that. And of course you can hear the turtle doves. I know those birds. Yes, I'm single, yep, single, no kids. Yeah, sure, I like Canadians. I'd love to live in the States, but I'd live in Canada too. I like Canada. And Canada's really, really, really beautiful. And of course, so many of my favourite subscribers and favourite channels who I follow are in Canada. And most of my viewers are in the States, Canada. I do have a few in the United Kingdom, 1 or 2 in Europe, and now we have a new subscriber in Ireland, which is really wonderful. Oh yes, safer in the States. Yeah, I think it sort of depends a bit on the city too. You know, there's parts in this country where the city, or you know, even some locations in the countryside are really very quite dangerous and risky. So, you know, you hear all the bad news on, you know, of course. Well, that's probably one of the big advantages is, you know, your health costs is probably, you know, whereas, you know, the big disadvantage, you know, is the cost of health care. And, you know, there is a public system here, but it's sort of getting very poorly run here, and very long waiting lists and everything. And you know, a lot of things are not free here either. We do have to co-pay for nearly everything, and you know, like dental's not covered here, and a lot of other things like that are not covered here. And I do believe that Canada's probably got better healthcare, or a better health system than what Australia has. Well, everybody likes Canadians. I mean, Canadians are all wonderful people, and you know, I've met many, many, many wonderful Canadians on my travels and living abroad. And I also met wonderful Americans, so, you know, it's probably only, you know, the bad ones that stand out, but there's a lot of horrible people from many countries that stand out when you're traveling, and you know, the nice ones you don't really notice. And you know, some of the worst people I found when I was, you know, traveling and living in, you know, many different places was people from Australia, to tell you the truth. You know, they'd get drunk and they'd want to fight in the bars, or you know, in the pub or whatever, and oh my goodness. Oh yes, well, you know, it is, you know, it is what it is, I guess you could say, David. You know, Americans love the flag, of course. But then, you know, we've got to say, Canada, you've got a beautiful and very unique flag as well. Excuse me. And you know, I think having the maple leaf, you've got to say that's a real masterstroke for a flag. But yeah, I have been working on some new merchandise too. If anybody's interested, down below in the description I have a link for the merchandise store that I've got on Teespring. So, you know, I'd love if somebody, you know, could support my channel and also, you know, advertise my channel by buying and wearing or displaying some of my merchandise. That would be really much appreciated. And I also have a link down below for donations in the description, as well as, you know, running the super chat in the YouTube, and a link to Jarvie Coffee, and that's a great no mess alternative to instant coffee, and it tastes pretty much like what a real brewed coffee does. So, you know, if you're interested in coffee, do check that one out too. And I'm an affiliate for Jarvie Coffee, so I do get a proportion of any sales from that, and they do have a discount for the buyer, so it doesn't cost the buyer any more to purchase through that link either. But anyways, enough self-promotion. And I see we've got a few people dropping off. Probably got to go and cook your supper, or, you know, go to bed or whatever. So we may only run another 5 or 10 minutes and call it a day here for the live stream as well. And of course, I will go live again Wednesday afternoon, evening, your time. So, you know, I'll be back doing my normal midweek hump day live stream, and I'll be premiering my next video, or that should be Tuesday morning your time, and I've got that uploaded to YouTube, and I've just got to get onto TubeBuddy and create a studio and do a little bit of post-production work, as in, you know, setting the cards and the end screen and setting the chapters, and, you know, those bits and pieces, and wait until it renders up to full resolution, and then I'll let it drop, and I'll run that as a premiere. And of course, you know, it'll mean I'll have to wake up as usual at 2 or 3 a.m, but I'll be present in the chat for the premiere for that. So who do we have still here? I see we've got quite a few dropping out, having to go and do your evening job. So yeah, I'll probably let this run another 5 minutes and then call it a day myself. And I need to think of my breakfast as well. And then get down to the shops and get some more coffee to keep that going, because I'm out of coffee, so I've got to get some more of that at the shops, and get a few groceries and ingredients for, you know, my next cooking videos. So I guess we better call it a day, and me to have my breakfast and or almost brunch, I guess you could say, soon. So anyways, thank you everybody for coming by, and you're much appreciated. I love you all. So I'll ask you all to take care and have a wonderful evening and a wonderful week to come. God bless, and until next time, bye bye.